It might surprise you that this video is going to have nothing to do with Banoffee parfaits. Today I am going to talk about the origin stories of three legendary bands in the pop music industry. It also has nothing to do with banana moon pies, either. And no, I am not Clark Kent. Originally thrown into the punk market due to their caustic social commentary, Devo was eventually thrown into the new wave and new age genres by confused critics who didn't understand the intent of their stage shows. Their quirky motions and behaviors were clearly intentional but not understood by critics, who often dismissed them as just plain crazy. Motorhead formed when the bassist from a little band named Hawkwind decided to play music much harder and faster than his bandmates. Forming at a time when the punk movement was at its strongest, the new band appealed to both bikers and punks alike, both of whom appreciated the band's faster, harder sound, and their brutal and often angry lyrics.
Not quite what you were expecting, is it? As long as I have your undivided attention, let me offer this sales pitch for Todd Mykosh's book. It's best to get the physical book of this darkly comic novel, so that you can be the sight gag that it has to offer. Heavily researched in physics, economics, and sociology, this non-mathematical novel is the best thing to get caught reading in public. There's a link to it at the publisher's website in the description.
I am sorry for the interruption. We will return you to your regularly scheduled program momentarily. Do you remember when television broadcasts did that when breaking news interrupted your shows? We'll get back to talking about the last of the three bands, but I just wanted to thank you for listening to that advertisement for a book while finding out about your favorite bands.
The hard rock band Deep Purple is not metal, as many have claimed. Deep Purple was originally conceived as a psychedelic-styled jazz ensemble based on the talents of Ritchie Blackmore's classically trained guitar work and John Lord's jazz-inspired keyboard talents. The new band was going to be named Roundabout, with random supporting players invited to play alongside them on a session basis. However, when the band ventured into a studio in 1967 to record an album, what resulted was a directionless set of classically inspired songs played by virtuoso musicians, and a hit song called Hush. It wasn't until their fourth album that Blackmore took the band towards a guitar-centered sound. However, the rigors of touring on the heels of their amazing hit song Smoke on the Water wore the band down, and they broke up in 1976, famously reunited in 1984, broke up again in 1993, and are set to retire in 2025.